Hello, this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. Today we have this throttle body here. It's a beautiful unit. It came from 1992, I believe, 500E. So it's a rare piece, ASR, Colleen. Yep, 93 or 94, either or. Beautiful unit, but it has a couple of failures. So first one, let me show you this real quick. Unit does activate, but the linkage here has an issue, because if I move the linkage, it's binding. As you can see, it moves by itself. See that? I touch it and it moves by itself, so that is definitely to be corrected. So it shouldn't be doing this. And then there's another big issue here with this unit. Right now it's connected to all my adapters here, and this is what happens here. There is a problem inside this wiring loom. The wires are bad here. So I touched this area, I localized it to this very area, throttle body shuts down and goes into limp mode. So very strange, very rare problem given the unit condition. This is beautiful, but this binding is very, very weird, and of course the wires to fail on this is also kind of strange. There goes. So we know the problem here, and next thing will be is to cut this off and put new wires in and fix the binding. And let's take a look at the internals, and indeed it does look really nice. There is no oil contamination. Surfaces look nice, very nice. You can see the potentiometer was running against the cover. Yeah, very nice, actually, very nice. So alright, so new wires are soldered in, secured at the entry point, sealed off. Now it's time to attach the end plug, big round plug. Okay, so the plug is sealed up, and I'm testing the binding. That is no longer, and testing the operation just to make sure the unit is operational before I finish the plug. Okay, so at this point the wire and loom is replaced. It actually is taking longer time, much longer, to fix the large plug wiring versus the regular plug that looks something like this. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, this is something else. But at this point we have the unit here on the bench, and this is going to be a bench test overnight. So let's put the power on first, and then we have to see about the lever. I fixed the lever. At this point the lever, as you can see, it does not follow up anymore. Let's take a look if I can find the actual broken wire here, because this area definitely had a problem with a broken wire right here. So let's just try to basically do pull test first, see if I can pull them apart. No, these are thick ones. No. Oh, there it goes. This is it. Let's see the other one. Oh, two wires. As you can see, these are tight, and I can't separate these two. But these two I could just pull apart. Now these two wires are definitely defective wires. I don't see corrosion per se, but they're clearly broken off. Yeah, you know, these kind of problems with these throttles, they're not common. This is something that does not really happen often. I've done it before, yes, I know it happened. I've seen them break, but very rarely. So yeah, so as you can see, these two wires, I don't see a corrosion, I don't see no rust, I don't see anything. They just like physically broke in this area, and all the others are perfectly fine. Can't. Okay, well, this one, but I put a lot of force to it though, as you can see. Okay, well, maybe the third one was also failing. So that is a good idea to replace them all. Hello, Victor here, RestoreYourMercedes.com. This is going to be a bench test video for 92 500E ASR throttle body, and let's take a look at it. Now this is a final, and let's take a look at the temperature just to show that the unit has been energized for many hours. It's very cold in New York here, as you can see, 55 Fahrenheit, 50 degrees. So the unit only got up to about 80s, low 80s, the hottest point. But still, nonetheless, it's been on the bench for like 24 hours or so, and just to see if any binding going on in the clutch coil, see how that one feels and everything. Now this is a very beautiful unit, has some issues with the binding and well, a little cleanup here and there, and the wiring, of course, the wires had an issue. The gasket looks brand new, so it started to separate a little bit here in the corner, so I put this little zip tie so it doesn't fall off. So that's what this unit looks like. Very nice, very clean. Even the evap system here is clean, very nice. It's very low mileage piece. See the breather? It's like brand new. So, but it had the other problems, as you can see in previous segments. Okay, so this is the unit, and these are the readings. So, well, let's take a look. Put it at idle. Let's take a look what it gives us. This reading right here is supposed to be from 0.4 to 0.6, right there in the middle of the range, 0.49. Very nice. Micro switches, they can jump around. That's a software situation, but we want to see if they activate once we open the throttle slightly. As you can see, micro switches activate, that's fine, and the readings follow very well. Wide open throttle. It's not going to be a mirror image close to it, but not. That's fine. I mean, you know, the readings will not switch over just like this, right? So that's normal operation, so that's fine. So yeah, the linkage now is nice, and it's not binding anymore. Very light. As you can see, I can just move it with the friction of my finger. Extremely light, very nice. Potentiometers, I hear them. Very good too, very nice. Like I said, beautiful unit. It just had a problem that was kind of weird, but it is what it is. So basically at this point we're going to be done with the unit, and it's basically ready to go. Alright, so this is it. Victor here, RestoreYourMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.